Okay, welcome back to Outdated Leon. So today I'm gonna go for E3, and yes, I have read out a bit, and everybody been telling me that we will need to do some debuffing for the bosses. So since that's the case, we might need to go for this team. Okay, it's not gonna be like an attack team or something. So for now, let's go with Fuso and her sister, and we also have all this super powered aircraft carrier here with all this anti-air equipment, and then we have Jinzi as usual. And yes, I'll explain in a bit. Alright, okay, so Iowa's here, and then we also have Mogami, right? Okay, and also Suzuya, and of course Fubuki and Hatsuzuki. Why? Well, I'll explain in just a bit. Alright? Okay? No, hold on. Just hold on. Let me just tell you something. Okay? Let me just tell you something. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Shh. Okay. You done? Alright, okay, so what happened now is I had a really hard time. I suppose I had a really hard time in E2. Remember, guys, I have made a 5-parter. Alright, inclusive of my first run, and I didn't put a number at it, I think. And that's not a really good thing. 4 to 5-parter for one map is not good. Alright, so what happened now is I think I'm not gonna go for medium, and considering some advice, they say I'm not supposed to go for normal as well because E3 is superbly hard. And I was thinking that okay, it's fine, it's okay, it's summer event, so I will go for easy. Okay, I will go for easy. So maybe that's the one that I should go for. And yeah, you can laugh all you want, but still, I have never said I'm a pro, so I was thinking that yeah, just go for easy mode. Alright, and for this time round, since I'm not going for attacking, so we're gonna go for these. Okay, so these would actually help us to defend, I think. I'm not really sure how it's gonna go out because I haven't really tried this out before, this strategy before. So we're gonna do this. Okay, guys, so let's go. So what happened now is this map over here is that we're still at this, like just the same place. Okay, now we have already resupplied stuff over here, so the next thing is we have to go and attack here. Alright, so some people might be saying that, but Leon, just stop being ridiculous, because if you are gonna go with these equipments, even these airplanes won't reach, here, right? It's gonna take a long shot to reach here. Okay, and that's the issue here. Is like, but here's the point. I'm not really hoping to come here. All right, I was hoping that I can actually just go to here, and also this spot. So we may need to take out the aircraft here and the aircrafts here so that we can debuff the boss. Okay, and there's a third one, guys. A third requirement is your airport will need to be able to defend without fail. So no HP should be taken away. You see, so to make this boss got weakened, okay, you will need to do this. Over here, you may have to, from what I heard, it has to be a perfect S rank over here, so no one gets hurt, because this part there should be an aircraft, remember the part when the airplanes, this aircraft coming in and shoot us, and then the anti-air ships will take them down. So it has to be perfect S over here. And then at some point over here is when you go on, the airport here has to survive. So, but it doesn't have to go in one go. So that means that we can go like 1-2 times. So I was thinking that why not we do like 1-2 times over here. All right. So, oh shit, just. So let's try this first. I'm gonna put 4 aircraft over here. Okay, put four of them. So, wait, what? Okay. All right. So let's go. And then here, go. So Fuso, please. We don't need to go to the boss. All right, Fuso. Just be careful. Now, first stop submarine. Here. Okay, because that's the good part about me is that like I'm partial Asian as well. In case you guys couldn't figure it out, because I said back then Southeast Asia is actually quite related to me, and yes, I can read Asian characters over here. So over here you can see it's anti-submarine, and over here it lies in like alert and defense. So it's more like anti-submarine defense. So this is the formation to go for submarine. So let's go. Yes, I'm bringing Iowa because she hasn't been doing a lot in the last round, so I have to make her work her ass off. I'll need to make her work her ass off, so that's the reason. Okay. So yes, she's going to come with me in E3. There's no other way because she didn't help out the Suzuya's team back then, remember? Chitose and Suzuya's team. So I was thinking that Iowa should actually do something, at least do something productive for once. Alright? Okay. Alright. Please don't do this to me. Not now! No! 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 Kantai collection, not now! Not now! Kantai collection, please don't do this to me, because I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, I'm expecting a cat bomb here. Like, I'm expecting an actual cat bomb. Let me just pause a bit, and if it's a cat bomb, I'll have to restart the journey. If it's a cat bomb, if it's not a cat bomb, then I'll just try to cut it down to make it shorter, so that you guys don't have to wait too long. Yep. It's Oscar the cat. It's Oscar the cat again. All right. Yeah. So I was thinking that okay, guys, just wait for a moment. I'll be back in just a bit, and we're gonna go again. We're gonna go again. Wait for me. Okay, guys. So now, after several cat bombs attacking us, so now we're back here, and finally I have reached to point D. All right. So now, let's just cross our fingers that we don't get hurt, okay? Because here's the thing: we will need to make sure it's perfect S rank. It's an anti-air battle with our ships, so it has to be unharmed, entirely unharmed. Then we'll be full win. So let's go. All right. So I'm kind of nervous over here because sometimes Hatsuki and Fubuki doesn't work with me. So all the best to me. Diamond formation, here we go. And if you heard me like sneezing with like if my nose sound wheezing, No, I'm totally sorry about that because I haven't really been feeling well. That's why I'm gonna tell you. Alright? I haven't been feeling well. Good. No one get hurt. That's wonderful. So we have to go back now. Alright, guys? Okay, good. First step of debuffing completed. That's great. Okay, so let's go back. So what happened now is, can you see that? No one gets hurt. It's wonderful. Alright. So next thing is, this is what we call, you know, like the what do we call that again? When you combine your fleet, alright, you have several selections. So in order for you to go to point D, you'll go with this one, right, where there's a lot of aircraft carriers they can go with. And then the bombardment team will be this, and this would lead you to point A. Alright, so I'm gonna stop here for a bit, and then I am going to make sure that I'm gonna reshuffle my team so that we will go with the bombardment team and we go to point A later. Alright, so we'll be right back. Okay guys, so now I will form the bombardment team, and this will be the team that go for point A and try to attempt the perfect S victory. Okay, so oh, of course I need to refuel. I haven't seen them coming up, and you know, like not a lot of them coming up, because actually I have I think I have put them on the wrong spot. Okay, but it's okay. Let's go then. We use the airplane and then we just hit them with all we got. Okay, so now we have to reach the point A, because last time I reached the point D and I put all my planes in point A. You know, I'm sorry, things got wrong, but we can do this. Let's go. So first one, we have the submarines. They are very annoying, and there's something that I think that this is the one of the hardest part. This is the one of the darn hardest part of the entire map for me. If you want to go for debuffing, because this is the first point, and they can send you back home because, you know, I just have some intense fear for torpedoes. I have no idea why. Oh yeah, she's a light. They are light aircraft carriers, so they can attack these. It's okay. If we couldn't take them out, all of them, we still have the, you know, I don't know what I'm talking about. Because, you know, having coal can do that to you. You can't think straight. It's awful. But I don't want to miss this, you know, like it's already 22nd of August. And, you know I have a schedule to run because the event's gonna end on 31st of August. Which is an interesting fact that you guys may have to consider. The event actually ends on 31st of August. And do you know what time is that? Because this is the time that this event, and you know, this event actually is the event of historical events, whereby one of the historical war where Japan actually attacks the Malaya, okay, which is today Malaysia, okay, the part where, you know, like the sea part, the Malacca sea. Is this like Malacca Sea place? I don't know, but that's the thing, you know, like this is related to Malaysia. specifically, I think. So that's why they ended on 31st of August. You know why? Because for this part of the world, the West Malaysia itself especially, their national day is 31st of August. That is the reason why they end on that day, and we're closing in to that due date. So, the more you know. Don't worry, the airport, we're not doing like, making sure the airport is actually unharmed. We don't have that thoughts yet. Okay, so long as they don't get hurt super bad, we still can have our planes helping us out. Okay, diamond formation. Okay, good one. Another one. We should have 4 rounds of aircraft, killing all of their planes. Yes, that's the 4th one. There we go. Oh shit. Oh, good. That's wonderful. Because there's no bombardment happening. That means that no one will get hurt, and that means it's a perfect S rank victory. So the second part of the debuffing is done. Alright, so we'll go to the third part, whereby we're to make sure that the airport is not hurt. So, no, I'm not gonna go in yet. Let's return. Okay. Oh, alright guys, so I'm gonna stop here for a bit. We'll be right back, and then in the next one we have to, maybe we go straight to the boss, but we don't put in expectation. We just want to make sure that the airport is not attacked to it doesn't suffer damage. We want to make sure that the airport doesn't suffer damage. Alright, so be right back, and see you in a while. Okay, so I rest a bit, and then while I wait for the girls' morale came back. Okay, so now what I will be doing here is I'm gonna still go out as usual, but I'm gonna make sure that all these planes go on anti-air mode. Alright, so what happened here is this one here. Alright, you see that these are all anti-planes. Okay, so I'm gonna change this one to these two, because they're fairly good at anti-airing, as our airplanes thing. But why I didn't use this two earlier is because if you think about it, okay, we wanted planes that can actually travel along for your ships. And here's something that many people might be missing out, but this is the part. Okay, it's because this is in kanji. Alright, so I'm thinking that maybe many Teitoku, they don't really seem to understand this part. But here's the thing, is actually this is the part where it tells you that, okay, you know that in diameters, right? Like planes, if they are only few for some short distance traveling, okay, they can only move in diameters in that area. So that's what they are assuming. So what happened here is, this is like 6 points diameters, this is 7 point diameters, and then it goes on. So like this one is 3 points diameters. So it's like after like your ships goes beyond 4 points in the map, it will not follow you any further. It will not have any air support, right? So that's why planes like this, you have to be careful. Like for example, some of you might be putting, like, let's say Ryusei. Okay, so 6 points. So some of you might get like, oh my god, my Ryusei is not coming here and support me. But here's the thing, if let's say they're like 7th point, if the boss is at 7th point, you're not supposed to put Ryusei for that. Okay, what about Tensan is also the same thing. All right, so that's why for this one, okay, they are built the way they are built so that they can actually travel further. All right, so that's why we have to use these ones. Okay, so this one are anti-air. They are designed. These are designed to defend the airport. All right, so let's go for this. I'm gonna put the first slot. Okay, for these 1 or 2 first slot, and then make sure that they're all in anti-air mode. All right. Okay, so let's go. So I'm gonna go as usual, and then when the plane got hit, okay, the airplane got hit, the airport got hit. I'm so sorry, what happened to me? When the airport got hit, we will look, see if the airport got heavily damaged or not, or it got damaged or not. All right. So we have to make sure that the planes, okay, when they're attacked, they don't get heavily damaged. That's our point here. So it doesn't matter how the girls do over here. It's importantly we have to look at the most important part is we have to look at whether the airport, the planes, the fighters have a really good dogfight and they don't get themselves hurt. Of course, if they fuck up my goals halfway, I couldn't really go on as well. But however they perform, okay, like you know, it's fine with me. It's fine with me. Okay, evade, Iowa, just evade that. Okay, good. That's one of them. This is great. Okay, point C, and there goes. The airport is being attacked at the moment. Good. Don't get hurt. Good, good. Wonderful. So now what we have to do here is, okay, when they are not hurt, okay, it doesn't matter how we do here, you know, like if you feel that oh you can still go on, I don't think you'll get hurt in the rest of the stuff. But by now my video is complete for now because I'm gonna do a debuff video, right? So up to this point my intention is done. So what happened now is, if you want to say go on, okay, it's a bad idea because you know why? Because we have to retain that situation whereby the plane, okay, the airport over there, they are not damaged. If I go on, it is stated that, you know, like some of the Tato Good, they told me that, you know, if you go on, there's a chance that there's a second wave of attacks on the airport, and if you get damaged even just once more, just 1 point or 2, okay, then you have failed the debuff, you have to start over. Alright, so that's the problem here, so we have to be careful. But still, since we're gonna go back anyway, so we're gonna go with the battle formation, and then we try to get the best we can get and the best kind of rank for the victory as we can get, and then we go back. Okay. Fubuki is not doing any shit. It's okay. There we go. Great. Okay. Great. That is wonderful. Couldn't ask for anything more.
Most valuable? Really? Thanks!
Oh, we got a second boy here. Okay, so we have to return because if I go on, I will risk my airport getting attacked a second time, and I'm not really sure if the fighters can handle a second wave because yeah, you know, they went full out earlier. Okay, so let's return. See, have you heard the sound just now? There was like da-da-dung, that kind of sound over there. That means that I have succeeded with my debuff. Okay, so that is what you should be doing. Alright, so I hope that this is a good run to watch. Okay, I'm so sorry that because when you watch this one, it might have been like in 10 minutes or 20 minutes or 30 minutes video, but this video takes like 2 days because on the first day, remember when we recorded that time yesterday, you see it was like, you would have seen that it was 21st, alright, but for me it was like it was totally bad because cat bomb happened again and again for me, so I can only do that today because I don't know, maybe something wrong with my connection, internet connection or something. I'm not really sure what happened, but that's the thing. Okay, so and for people who want to know how to do that, just remember point A, point D. Okay, make sure that the girls don't get hurt, and point A, point D are air attacks, so make sure anti-air everything go full out, alright, and you'll be fine. Okay, so pretty much that when you go and form and sort out your girls, okay, here will be the part that you go for, right? Okay, just remember the one with a lot of aircraft carriers, they go to point D. Okay, point D. And then the ones that go with a lot of battleship, you love the bombardment strategy, you love to like use a lot of your bullets on a lot of enemies, you love to bomb the hell out of them, they go to point A. Point D, point A, remember guys, don't get your girls hurt at all. They have to be perfectly unhurt. Okay, you have to reach to these 2 points and get yourself unhurt. Okay, it doesn't have to go for one row just like what I did. Okay, it's not gonna be a one row thing. You don't have to do that in like just one round, and then you can go 2-3 times. Okay, until you make sure that they don't get hurt at these 2 points, and then you go back to the anti-air mode for your airport. Okay, your airport needs to be equipped nicely without any bombers in it. Okay, it has to be everything anti-air, and then move your ship, let your girls out, and then go to a certain point when all these bombers attacking your airport, right? And then you see, make sure they're all in anti-air mode. Okay, let me just show you what anti-air mode means. Alright, so what happened here is when you go here, right, as I was saying, you need to make sure that you have the best anti-air equipment that you can have over here, okay, in the last one. Because you know why? Because as I have told you guys, you have to make sure that you'll be anti-air mode, and then make sure that they will defend their airport, and then the airport don't have. You have to make sure the airport don't get a single scratch, not even 1 point of HP. If 1 point of HP, you're failed. All right, so that's the idea. So you need to make sure they don't get hurt. All right. So for other Teitokus who are stuck here, okay, this is what's happening here. Okay, if you want to get a debuff for E3, for Teitoku who are super strong, like your level 200-ish, I think, and your girls are like every one of them are married to you, and I think you have no problem. Okay, go with the hardest mode without debuffing whatever you do. But people who are like me, you know, the common layman, then this is the kind of how to say the strategy. You need to go for debuff the boss first, and then we go on. So guys, for the next video, okay, for the next video, I'm gonna go for E3. Okay, so E3, the boss is actually around here in the south part of West Malaysia. Somewhere along the lines, like, you know, the southern part where Johor State is, and also the country Singapore is at. All right, so I'm expecting a tough fight, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.